Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. And you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Yeah, and
Yep. Oh.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a
Check.
glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
yeah, the memory.
Tennessee whiskey.
No, I got you.
What's going on, mama? Something just dawned on me. I ain't been home in some months. Been chasing songs and women, making some bad decisions. God knows I'm drinking too much. Yeah, I know you've been worrying about me. You've been losing sleep since '93. I thought you should know that all those prayers you thought you wasted on me must have finally made their way on through. I thought you should know I got me a new girl down there in Jefferson City, and she lets me fish whenever I want to. Yeah, I'm still proud of where I came from. Stay on the damn sun. Can you believe I'm on the radio? Just thought you should know. Thought you should know.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of those we have lost in our 25 years, At this time, 3 candles will be lit. The candles represent the 3 times we come together each year to fight ALS. The Kohler Toyota ALS Fishing Tournament, the Tomasoni Tour Cycle for ALS, and the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour. The 3 candles also represent those we've lost, their families, and those of us who are still fighting. Tonight, we remember those loved ones we've lost in this battle, not all to ALS, but they've battled with us. And they are here with us tonight and always, right here in this room and in our hearts, never forgotten, inspiring us to never surrender.
I know your life on earth was troubled, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. So go rest high on that mountain. 'Cause son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven and shout love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. So go rest high on that mountain. Son, your work on earth is done.
Folks, we wanted to pay tribute to the folks we've lost in our battle and the folks we've battled with. They're the reason we're here tonight, absolutely. They're the reason we are here tonight, 600 strong, sold out for the 25th annual Blackwoods Blizzard Tour. Who needs snow, right? We're here anyway. Great job from everyone. I know we want snow and we're going to ride next year, but give yourselves a round of applause for all the great work you've done again in the past 12 months. We are also live on Facebook streaming tonight and our links on our website, so welcome to those viewers who are watching around the country and theoretically around the world. It's our 25th year here at the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour, an event that started pretty humbly back in 2000, and look at us now, hopefully on the way to our goal of $2 million by the end of the night. We'll see. Some folks say that it's a little bit more difficult to fundraise when we're not riding. We'll see. So stick with us on that. But we've already introduced you to several important people that are in our hearts tonight. We want to also introduce some other folks to you that are so important to our event. There are 3 men and their spouses and their significant others who are with us again this year, and want to point them out because they are a big part of what makes this event go. First of all, he's a former manager from the Minnesota Twins, former American League Manager of the Year, and he's here with his wife, Carol. Please welcome Ron Gardenhire. Ron, Gardy. Wave. There you go. Also here, he's been with us all 25 years. Former all-star catcher for the Oakland A's and a world champion. Also spent some time with his home state, Minnesota Twins. Back here again with his beautiful wife, Mary. Please welcome Steinway, Terry Steinbach. Thanks, Steiny. And the guy who started it all not long after his first big league game, playing first base in Yankee Stadium, where Lou Gehrig himself stood. He was there that night in 1981, and he's been here every step of the way, helping us in our cause ever since. With his fiancee, Kristen, please welcome Kent Herbag. Herbie. And they're baseball guys, right? They're here because they made a name for themselves in our state through baseball. I've said this a couple of times recently, and I believe it in my heart. They might have hit a couple of home runs, played in a couple of all-star games, won some World Series championships, and Kent and Gardy, we'll never forget in Minnesota. We don't win a lot of world championships around here. We'll never forget what you guys did for this state in that. But for the people in this room, this right here is your legacy. Not baseball, this. All the hope you have given folks with ALS, all for their families, man, this trumps tenfold anything you guys ever did in baseball, and I can't thank you on behalf of everyone here enough for everything you've done for these families and these patients. We are also honored to have 3, I love smart people, and we have 3 of the most brilliant people you'll ever meet, and fortunately, they are shoulder to shoulder in the fight against ALS as physicians, as neurologists, as researchers, trying to find a cure and helping the folks that have ALS. First of all, we're honored to have from the University of Minnesota, Dr. David Walk is here. Doctor, stand up. Right down here, Carl. Also here from Harvard, she's been here before, Harvard University and Mass General in Boston, the leading researcher for ALS in the world, at least in my mind, Dr. Merit Sokovich. Doctor? And Dr. Walk and Dr. Sokovich have done so much for ALS patients everywhere and in our state, but no one has done more than the woman I have the honor of asking to stand in a moment, who sees patients here in Minnesota, here in the Duluth, Cloquet area, and we're proud to have her at Essentia Health helping our ALS patients and their families, Dr. Amber Erickson. Amber, stand up. And I got to tell you, this afternoon we did something different and it was awesome. There was the Light of Hope conference down the hall here in the Cobalt room, where Dr. Walk, Dr. Sokovich, Dr. Erickson sat for an hour and a half. There were over 100 people in there, patients, their families, learning about ALS, learning about the latest research. It was awesome, because where else do you get to, when you have a disease like this, and there's so many moving parts, and there's so much to learn and so much to understand. If you're a family, or if you're a patient with ALS, where do you get a chance to get that firsthand knowledge from the experts? And Dr. Sokovich and Dr. Walk and Dr. Erickson were there, answered questions. It was awesome. One of the patients walked out and approached David and said, "Boy, I feel so much better now. I feel like I've got direction, got a plan, I understand." It was so valuable. So thank you for doing that, doctors. I really appreciate it. And Kent did a great job emceeing the event today, too, and to have Kent's knowledge. And Kent said two things today that I want to point out, because I got a kick out of. One of them was he joked, if you were there, he said, "Hey, there are a lot of big words here for a ball player." Right? But you got the most important big word right, and that's Sokovich. He said that perfectly, right? A lot of consonants and vowels in different in funny places there, so that's great. The other thing he said was talking about his father, and back when he was a ball player, and his dad said, when his dad had been diagnosed with ALS, he said, "You go play ball, and when this is over, you take care of your mother." And he said, "I try to do what my father told me to do." Great advice. Listen to your dad. I think some of us dads have some kids that wish they did it a little bit more often, right? But thank you so much for that, because I do it myself, and it meant a lot to me in my heart. So thank you, Kent. You did a great job today. Now, yeah, sure. A couple other folks to introduce. Never Surrender, our group here, our organization, has only 2 staff people. And the script says they get the work done of 10, and I think that shortchanges them. They get done the work of about 50 or 100. And I'm going to introduce them to. New member of our team this year is Julie Jacobson. Where's Julie? In the back. Back there. Yep. Welcome. And what can we say about the other woman who runs our team and the work that she does and has done for so long with our events? There's no one like her, and we love her very much, Sandy Judge. Hey. You know what they say, if you're in court and the judge is about to walk in, the bailiff says, "All rise," and you didn't even need to have somebody say, "All rise." When here come the judge, we all rose, right? That's perfect. So thank you, Sandy. And really the stars, though, of our event, the 300 riders who raise funds all year long. Please stand, riders, and give them a round of applause. We didn't get to ride, but we didn't forget about the other part of our job, to raise money to fight this disease. You guys knocked it out of the park. Thank you. Now, of those 300 riders, there are 10 that back in the year 2000 There were 38 original riders, and 10 are still riding, never missed a year. And I'd like those folks, those 10 guys, to come on the stage. I will read the names and come on up because we have something for you. We're going to take a picture. But let's have Bud Baker, Dan Blakesley, Mike Blakesley, Jimmy Farrell, Brian Hadrick, Dan Hartel, David Colquist, John Selstrand, Greg Sorensen, and Terry Steinbach. Everyone come on up, U10. And Matt Bordson from our board. Matt. All right, we got it? Thank you. One more, hey, and before you go, we've got some gifts for you guys. We have jackets for the 25th anniversary. They actually have names on them because we sized them up. Oh, Kurt's just the holder. Thank you so much, fellas. You got us started. And by the way, Greg Sorensen on the end was one of those that did that circle tour in 1999. 4 guys drove around over 1,000 miles around Lake Superior. Greg, wave. Greg Sorensen, wave. Greg is really the one that got things started, and these others. Thank you so much, fellas. Awesome. Richard, I'm ready for you. This is great. Thank you, sir. All right. Well, things were a little bit different without snow this year. We didn't get a chance to ride. We will next year. You know how that works. But we had the games of the 25th Blizzard Tour. And we did a little axe throwing. We did a little bowling, a little bit of duck pin. And so we've got a little bit of video to show of how much fun the riders from the Blizzard Tour had throwing an axe and throwing a curling rock this week. Go ahead, Aaliyah.
All right, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming out. We're gonna have fun today.
It looks like we got a great turnout. This is awesome. Go get 'em. Great. Strap it on.
There you go.
All right, let's go. I'm going off of you. No, you go. We gotta go together. Okay, we'll go.
Count it! Count it!
There you go. Looked like fun. And so we've got the 3 teams that won the prizes, did the best, had the most points this week. Third place, and I'm doing it from memory, they each get a case of AMSOIL. We didn't use the motor oil this week. So each of the 4 members of the third place team gets a case of motor oil. goes to the Flaming Cats. Where are the Flaming Cats? Are they back over there? There we go. Second place, they each get a $100 gift card for gas from Holiday Station Stores. The BT Thrashers, where are those guys? Right here? Right there? Perfect. And here we go. Number 1, the Wild Turkey Gobblers. Now, they get the 4 cases of Tito's. Funny how, so Steiny was a Wild Turkey Gobbler. Did your wife happen to be one of the refs? Gardy, you're a Wild Turkey Gobbler. Did your wife happen to be one of the refs? David, you're a Wild Turkey Gobbler. Did your wife happen to be one of the refs? Anyway, thank you for having the fun this week with the Blizzard Tour, the games of the 25th Blizzard Tour. It was awesome, but the A plan remains and always will to ride on the beautiful trails of northern Minnesota. But thank you all for taking part. Okay. We're excited, and I introduced them earlier, excited and honored to have 3 friends of the Blizzard Tour come join us on stage. I will give you a little bit of their CVs. First of all, Dr. David Walk is the head neurologist at the University of Minnesota ALS Clinic. He played a major role in helping $25 million in state funding because of the late Senator David Tomasoni getting that funding for ALS research. We have Dr. Merit Sokovich. She's the chair of neurology and director of the Sean Healy and AMG Center for ALS at Massachusetts General Hospital and the Julianne Dorn Professor of Neurology at Harvard Medical Center or Medical School in Boston. This is her second time visiting the Blizzard Tour. And the head neurologist at the Essentia Health ALS Clinic. She also serves on the Never Surrender, Inc. Executive Board, Dr. Amber Erickson. Please welcome to the stage Dr. Walk, Dr. Erickson, and Dr. Sokovich. Go ahead. She wants to know if she can use the podium. You can do anything you darn well please, all right?
Then you can't see all of me, which is good. I always enjoy coming to this event. ALS can be very sorrowful and tough. And this event is always really uplifting and positive. There's such a high energy, great energy here. I'm just going to start by saying when I started at Essentia in 2010, there was 5 people that we were taking care of with ALS. 5 people. We started our clinic in 2011 and became a recognized ALS Association clinic in 2015. And for the last several years have been taking care of about 30 people. So that means, 25 people and their families either weren't getting the care that they needed or they were traveling long distance in order to get it. So I just want to highlight a couple of things that I think are really important that you all have had direct impact on the care of these 30 people and their families every year. And I promise, Kent, you'll only have to have 1 drink during my talk. So one thing we've realized over the years is we have great support through the ALS Association. There's often equipment that we don't have that we can't get on time, or there's equipment that you can use only for a short amount of time and we can't get it fast enough. And so what we've decided to do is we purchased that equipment so that we can get it out to our patients and families as quick as we can for that time that they need it. And you guys made that happen with the money that you raise every year. The second really exciting thing for us in our community is being able to participate in research. So Essentia Health is now a site for the Healy Platform ALS trial, and we have been for the last 2 years, and that definitely could not have happened without the money that was donated from Never Surrender. It would not have happened. In addition to that, we're collaborating with Dr. Merritt and the University of Minnesota with the hopes of starting an expanded access program. Hopefully that'll be started in March, where people that don't qualify for research participation can then go on to get medications through an expanded access program that are being studied, but maybe they can't participate for being excluded for whatever reason. The last thing is the one thing that keeps somebody or keeps a clinic from being a certified center of excellence. If you are a recognized clinic, you need to be able to do research in order to become a certified center of excellence to treat people with ALS. And as of last Wednesday, Essentia Health is now a certified center of excellence because we are doing research. And none of that wouldn't have happened without your efforts and all the fundraising that you guys do all year round. So I just think it's really important for you to know why you're doing what you're doing. I think every year we just try to raise more money than we did last year, and we need to know where it's going and what a difference it's making in not only our community, but our surrounding communities also. So thank you very much.
Doctor?
So this is, to me, kind of an illustration, all of this, of how this works. I mean, the work in ALS happens because you push us and you support the people living with ALS and their families, and the families who are remembering loved ones. And I was just saying, Dr. Sokovich, one of the remarkable things, and Senator Tomassoni is an outstanding example of that, as is David and so many others. But Senator Tomassoni said, we're going to do something to make a difference here. Rather than focus only on himself, all of his colleagues in the legislature supported him fully. The governor said, how can I help? And they got it done. I know his son is here tonight, and the Tomassoni family continues to do what needs to be done to help us try to do what we need to do, which is to come up with better, outstanding, effective treatments to stop ALS, allow people to get stronger, and hopefully prevent ALS as well. And so this is an example of people pushing us and the opportunity that we have to collaborate. I must say that the ALS community on the physician side and the clinician side is as collaborative as I think anything in medicine, and Dr. Sokovich is an international leader in that and has done amazing things in terms of pulling people together in a positive way. And the scientists who you also support have made amazing progress. I really feel as though there's a palpable sense that we're getting closer to increasingly effective treatments because of better understanding of what causes this, how it happens, and what needs to be done at the cellular level to identify better treatments. So it comes from people like everybody in this room helping us do our job better and accomplish our objectives, and helping us work then with you to do the trials that you're running and others are running so that we can find better treatments. I think we're making tremendous progress, and it happens because of all of you.
Thank you, Doctor. And thank you for mentioning the Tomasoni family. I should have recognized them earlier. Where are they? Please, Dan, there's Danny right there. How's Tiffany doing, by the way? Is she had the blessed event already? Tiffany's not with us because she's ready to give birth again. So congratulations to her. But anyway, thank you so much to your family, your father's memory, Dante, and everyone else. Thank you, Danny. Doctor.
Well, thank you for inviting me to be part of your the Minnesota family. I will always come anytime I'm invited. The energy here and what as a community you've been able to do and what you've done for others living with ALS all over the world inspires me, inspires all our team. I'm really grateful to get to work with David and Amber and to try to develop treatments together and to bring options for people no matter where they live closer to their home. In the last year alone, there's been 2 new drugs approved for people with ALS. Since you guys started 25 years ago, we have 5 drugs. The momentum is really speeding up, but we can't do it without people like you who are raising funds, raising awareness, and supporting centers close to the people where they live. This new initiative that Never Surrender is supporting now to create 2 expanded access centers in Minnesota is just fabulous. This is what we've heard from people living with ALS, that they want to be part of research. They want to help and to have opportunities, and your support is going to make this a possibility, and it's going to start March and April. So it's just, and it works fast. That's so, it gives inspiration, and it's the way to do it, because with ALS, we don't have time. We need speed. So your faith in our work and your partnership is what's moving progress in science and getting us to the point where we are going to have cures for this illness. Thank you for all you're doing and letting me be part of your amazing community.
Well, it is so great to have you all here fighting. It's great to have you here with us. The Healy platform trial is phenomenal. We've learned about that in the past and supported it through the dollars you've raised through Never Surrender. The Access program, Extended Access, EAP, is wonderful. It's given hope to so many people that wouldn't have it otherwise. And it's great to have smart people in our state, Dr. Walk, Dr. Erickson, in our community, and it's great to have smart people in our world that are helping us out. Dr. Sokovich, thank you so much for being here with us. It means so much to me, to all these folks, that you would travel all this way to be with us this weekend. Thank you so much. Dr. Merit Sokovich, Dr. David Walk, Dr. Amber Erickson. Now, Expanded Access is about hope, and we've got 2 folks here with us tonight with ALS who are going to benefit from the Expanded Access program, benefit from the research these men and women have done, and benefit from the dollars you raised to fight ALS. We're proud to have a couple of folks who are going to come and share their thoughts about hope. We have from Iron, Minnesota, Todd Lauer. We've met Todd before, so Todd, come on up. We also have a relatively new friend from Stillwater, Minnesota. You may recognize him, and you'll see when he gets up here. He's a little bit bigger guy. He goes 6'11". He's a former NBA basketball player. He is an ALS patient who is benefiting from the Expanded Access program. Please welcome Chris Engler and Todd Lauer. Gentlemen.
So when we talk about the Expanded Access program and what that means to me, the Expanded Access program means hope. It means that I will hopefully be able to see my children graduate from college. It means that I will hopefully be able to walk my daughters down the aisle and be there for my son when he gets married too. And it means that I will hopefully be able to one day meet and hold my grandchildren. It's something I've always wanted to do. That's what this expanded access program means to me. Thank you for the opportunity.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, my friend.
Chris?
Where's Danny? I'm gonna get it, Dad. I'll get it. I love you, Dad. Danny, I love you, Dad. Never surrender what it means to me. Hope. Danny's dad helped raise $25 million for Hope, even though he would never benefit from it. We're so blessed to have you generous people that donate. You come out, there's not even snow. You're awesome. Maybe alcohol is involved. Herbie, Steiny, please stand up. Steiny.
Gardy.
Gardy. All right. You guys are so beloved by the state, and you come fight for us all the time. Thank you. We love you. For all of us that are suffering this cursed disease, we have a caretaker. Where's my caretaker? All caretakers, please stand up.
All caretakers,
All caretakers,
please stand up.
Please stand up, all of you who
Jen?
don't care. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. The difference between care and cure is you. Thank you very much. Now, Dr. Erickson, I'd like you to say a few words. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I saw her in clinic a couple weeks ago and she mentioned she's a little bit nervous. Oh, she's another reason. Dr. Erickson is another reason we're so blessed to have you folks donate this money, because she does such a good job with her patients. We love you. You're the best. Thank you, all of you. Sorry for breaking down, but you make a difference. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Chris Engler. Todd Lauer. Todd. Hey. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. I'll do it anytime.
Todd Lauer, Chris Engler, Dr. Erickson, Dr. Sokovich, Dr. Walk, thank you so much. God bless you all. And I'm going to kick it over to our good friend, Kurt Johnson. Kurt.
Wow. We hear from the doctors. We hear the word cure. We hear the word hope. If you were in that meeting earlier today, we heard words of just joy as things were moving forward. Yes, we don't have the cure yet, but we're moving forward. And we heard time and time again how the doctors have said, your contributions, your fundraising, all you riders have made a huge difference in the research and the care of our people, our friends, our family who struggle with ALS. Now, we're going to have a giving moment right now. And there are 300 people in this room who have worked all year long with their teams to raise money. And many of you here are their guests or their friends, or you're just supporters. Not just supporters, you're supporters. And so this moment is for you to join them with a contribution. We are, and David said I could say this, we are damn close to $2 million. And we want to push that as close as we can to that number that we'll raise through this event and all the work through the last year. So right now, I'm going to be asking each one of you who are joining the riders, what can you do and can you join us? Not out of guilt, not out of anything other than you want to join this fight and make a difference. And in a second, I'm going to tell you how we're going to collect that money because Sandy wants us to collect that money. So, but I want to ask, just by raising your hand, is there anybody in the room right now who could say, I want to join this fight and I want to get as close to that as we can to that $2 million by saying they're going to make a commitment of $5,000. Raise your hand if you could do $5,000 right now. Can we do five? We have one right here, $5,000. Thank you very much. Fantastic. If you have a donor advised fund, by the way, or a foundation, you still make the commitment, we'll get you the money later on. Is there anybody in this room who could do $2,500? Raise your hand if you could do $2,500 commitment right now to $2,500. We have one right there. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. If you could do $1,000 or $500, raise your hand if you can make a commitment like that. If you could do $500, we have right here, and we have right here, and we have right there, $500 or $1,000. Right over there we have one too. This is easy. If you could do $250, $100, or $50, anybody who could do that, raise your hand right now if you could do it. How many people could do that? That's easy. Now, here's what we're going to do. On your table, there is a QR code to scan. Scan that. If you're using ClickBid, go to ClickBid, use that. If you want to grab an envelope on the table and write it on there, do that. However you want to do it. If you want to put cash in there, if you want to say, contact me for my donor advised fund, do it right now because we want to get to $2 million. So click on that. For all the riders, thank you for all the work you've done. We appreciate you. For all of our guests, please join us. Ray's coming in here. What do you have? What do you got for me? You're just here to support.
That's right. You're doing great.
Just want to make sure.
I just want to make sure I'm where I need to be.
So do that right now. We're going to have some people walking around to pick up those envelopes. So just take a few minutes to do that. We've got a great video coming up we want you to watch. So we'll come around when that's going on. Click on ClickBit. Click on the QR code. We're so close to $2 million. And we're going to have an auction in a minute, but do that now. Join the team. Make a difference. Let's put this to bed once and for all. We'll be back soon. Thank you for what you're doing.
All right, Kurt, thank you so much. And he mentioned, go ahead. He mentioned a video that we have.
Yes.
We looked back at the last 25 years of our event. It's an event like no other. It's a family coming together. It is the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour. Take a look at the last 25 years of our event. Aaliyah?
In 1999, 4 men rode snowmobiles all the way around Lake Superior and raised $15,000 to fight ALS.
A friend of mine has got the disease, and he's also a Minnesota United Snowmobile Association member and an involved snowmobiler, so we thought we'd put this together and try to help him out.
They might have completed that trip, but the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour journey was just beginning. The Blizzard Tour as we know it today started the next year with 38 riders.
To sit there and be able to do nothing, it's such a hopeless feeling. Here at least, we're raising money, we're doing things, and hopefully we can generate enough money to find a cure for this.
Everybody's passion here, about raising money and helping out, those afflicted with this right now and also trying to find a cure. There's just such a great passion here.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Remember, this disease has deep connections to baseball. We all feel linked to Lou Gehrig and what he means to our game.
Over the next 25 winters, more than 800 different women and men have joined the ride. Altogether traveling more than 1.6 million miles on snowmobiles through northern Minnesota, raising more than $17 million in the battle against Lou Gehrig's disease. 10 of those original 38 are still with us, still going strong, never missing a single Blizzard Tour. The event has grown each and every year outside of the pandemic year, with more riders and more funds raised than each year before. In fact, we're now on our 5th venue because we've outgrown the previous 4. The Blizzard Tour family is truly incredible. Not only our riders, but our volunteers and our sponsors.
Somebody's gonna take out the trash.
That's right. No empty box left behind.
There you go.
Kind of like a rider.
Working not only during the ride,
I hate to tell you, but God, you're a sight for sore eyes.
but all year long, spreading the word about our cause and having some fun too.
The Blackbush Blizzard Tour was born. Most recently, 150 riders.
While we battle. Our family includes incredible researchers from across the country who are trying to solve the riddle of ALS. Over the past quarter century, we've lost too many of our Blizzard Tour family members, like Polaris engineer Wes Blakeslee.
Still able to ride snowmobiles and things that are involved with my job. Hard telling how long that'll last. So, facing that fact is the hard thing.
Who gave us our mission with his rallying cry, never surrender. And we also lost Blizzard Tour rider Hal Bacher to ALS.
Mortality is there for everybody, but you want to use it before you lose it. And I said last year, it wasn't going to be the last year. Somehow I was going to do it again. Never surrender. And that's what it's all about.
5 days after the 2007 Blizzard Tour, Hal passed away. But Wes and Hal and too many others aren't really lost. In fact, they still ride with us, battle with us, always in our hearts. Every step, every mile. For 25 years, they have been our inspiration as we continue this journey, this battle, as we never surrender. Awesome. So that's where we've been, and that's part of our story that brings us here tonight. So, our riders collect donations throughout the year. They sell raffle tickets. The more money each rider raises, he or she can win some pretty nice prizes. Now, many of these riders use the prize to fundraise for next year's Blackwoods Blizzard Tour. So let's start by recognizing of our riders those who raised $5,000 or more to fight ALS. We had 108 riders raise more than $5,000. 108. Anyone that they're the names. Anyone up there that raised $5,000, please stand. All of you, come on. So now, we also had an unprecedented number of folks cross the $10,000 mark in fundraising, 10 grand. We have to give them some love for that incredible achievement. It's funny, we were looking at the list beforehand. And by the way, I didn't mention also earlier, Corey Bonneville is here helping us out. Wave, Corey.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, but he's looking at this list I'm about to read, and he's like, all those people raised $10,000 in David said, well, that's how you raise $2 million, is getting all you people to do this. So please stand when I call your name of folks that raised $10,000 or more. John Archer, Brian Becker, Mitchell Becker, Ty Brunn, Chris Cunningham, Al DeRozier, Jeff Eliason, Lisa Eliason, Ethan Erickson, Jane Evans, Rich Fredrickson, Ron Gardenhire, Jim Jareds, Brooke Godmere Sunday, Marlis Gustafson, Chance Hawkinson, Danny Hartel, Kevin Hartel, Todd Height, Dewey Heights, Jim Jansen, Doug Jensen, Denise Kellen, Keith Klumpke, Gerald Coble, Lisa Coble, Blake Colquist, Corey Colquist, Whitney Colquist, Jim Leisman, Kurt Martinson, John Orner, Kelly Ricks, Todd Roth, Team Schwarz, Jeff Skumatz, sorry about that, Tanya Snook, Greg Sorensen, Terry Steinbach, Jeff Thompson, Sandra Thompson, Ryan Varner, all raised 10 grand or more. Yeah. So, each of those folks that raised over 5 grand gets one chance at the Polaris ATV per 5,000. So the 10,000 people got 2 chances and on from there. And we had folks north of 15 grand that get 3 or more choices. So the fishbowl is right down here. Dr. Walk is picking the name. David's got the fishbowl. Everyone who raised more than 5 grand is in there. And this is the winner of the Polaris ATV. It is Jane Evans. Where's Jane? Right over here.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his
And Jane, as you know, the good news is it's a Polaris. So congratulations. Jane is from Roseau, home of Polaris, and we couldn't, there's so many folks to thank, but Polaris, one of the great supporters of our event. We love it, so thank you. Congratulations to Jane, and thank you to all the folks at Polaris. All right, back we go. It is time for our live auction. Be the bidder. We have 7 items. Kurt Johnson, I'm reading the items, right?
You're going to read the items. I'm going to get on the floor. Here's the rule about this, folks. We like to have fun. We're going to keep this going fast this year, okay? So don't hesitate. But don't bid with one finger. Raise a program, raise your hand, and yell and loud and cheer on the people that are raising money. You read, I'll sell. Let's make some money. Let's get to $2 million. Come on, folks.
Here we go. Corey, cheer on the home team. Donated by Kent Herbeck. It's a $500 value. 4 tickets to a Twins game in Kent Herbeck seats at the Delta Sky 360 Club at Target Field. Dinner for 4 includes 4 beverages at Herbeck's inside Gate 14. The date will be mutually agreed upon by you, by the buyer, and by Kent. In the Delta Sky 360 Club, you'll not only enjoy great sightlines from your padded infield seats, but you'll also have access to the spacious climate-controlled lounge with dining and bar areas, providing a memorable way to entertain clients, family, and or friends. In addition, the Delta Sky 360 Club ticket holders have private restrooms and in-seat beverage service. You may even run into a Twins alumni player or 2 besides Herbie, many of whom own their own Delta Sky 360 Club seats. Are these the seats right behind the plate we see on TV? No, they're a little bit better.
They're better.
Yeah, they're better.
Higher up.
Yeah. Too many cameras around when you're on TV, right? So, you don't want that. So, $500 value.
Well, I just had something added on. The Twins are going to throw in the chance for you to be at batting practice as well. Ooh, yeah. And the Twins are rocking, folks, okay? And when you're in seats that Kent Herbeck would be in, you're kind of like you're the top eagle, so whether you're a big bird or a little bird, this one is for you. Who's got, it says 500. Who put the bidding there? Heck, 2,000, 2,000. Who has 500? Let's go. $500, everybody go 500. It should be everywhere. 5, 6, 7, 8. Put those programs in the air. We got $900, sir. Where do you go 900? Hey, spin bid now 900 and now 1,000. What's applaud for them? They're spending money on baseball. Go 1,000, 900 or 1,000, 900 or 1,000. Where do you go 1,000? Now 1,100, 1,000 now 1,100, 1,100 now 12, 1,100 now 12. You can't bid just once. 12, 13, 13. Applaud for them, folks. We keep this going. 13 has been bid. And now 14, 13 now 1,400, 13 now 14 and 14. You got to get back in. 13 now 14 into 14. 14, 15, got to go 1,600. 16, what do you go 16? 16, 16, 16. Quick, 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 quick. 15, you got to go 16, 15. Yeah, I knew he would. 16. I know 17. 16 now 17. 16 now 17. Someone will win. It's not football. 16 now 17. 16 now 17. We do 17 and now 18. 17 now 18. 18. 18. 18. 19. He's got to 18. 18 now 19. 18 now 19. What 19? Just say 2,000. Scare him away. 2,000. No 21. No 22. I took you at 21. It's drinking age. Go 22. He's at 20. You got to go 22. You get a beer at Kirby's. Herbert, come on. 22, going once, going twice. Buddy, you got it. You're going $2,100 right there.
Hey.
Woo! Thank you all. What's next?
What's next? I'm back here out chasing down the light guy.
We built this city on rock and roll, built this city.
This is the high-performance epoxy polished concrete donated by Duluth Coating Solutions. It's a $3,500 value. DCS can make your existing concrete and turn it into a first-class level. $3,500 value.
You know what I love? You could do that. You not only picked up a bidder over there, but you did that walking through the crowd.
You know what I did? I was looking for the light guy to see if he could get light on you down here.
Now
and he started over there, and then he started walking that way. So I'm like,
they don't need to see me. They just need to raise their hand.
Okay, perfect. But that's why I was back
Who doesn't want to have a perfect flooring? It's a $3,500 value, so let's start there. Who's 35? Where do you go 35? Who is 1,500? Start out 15, and now $2,000. 2,000, now 25. 2,000, now 25, and now $3,000. 3,000, where do you go 3,000? 25, and now 3,000. Say yes. Give her some applause. She might say yes. Go 3,000. Where do you go 3,000? 25 and now 3,000. How about 27 and a half? 25. No, 27. 27 and a half right there. Yes. And now 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. You could eat off that floor. Not recommended. Go 3,000. 27 and a half. Now 3,000. 27 and a half. Now 3,000. Where do you go 3,000 going once? 3,000 right there. Go 32 and a half. 32 and a half right there. Now 35. 32 and a half. Now 35. Where do you go 35? Hurry, hurry, hurry. 35 now 37 and a half. 37 and a half. Now 4,000. 4,000. Where do you go 4? You're fighting ALS. Give me $4,000. 37 and a half. Now 4,000. 37 and a half. Now 4,000. 37 and a half to a hand that came up over there.
Who wants
4,000. 4,000. I think you had you at 37 and a half, didn't I? Or I'll take it at 4,000. I don't care. 4,000. Now 42 and a half. Now 45. Now 47 and a half. It's under 5,000. Go 47 and a half, 45, no 47, no 5,000, 5,000. Yeah. 5, now 52 and a half. Would you applaud? We're above value already. Go 52 and a half, 52 and a half. Don't worry, I won't sit on you. Go 52 and a half. Going once. Going twice. Yeah, I knew that would work. Go 55, 52 and a half, and now 55. Oh, look at him, look at me. Right here, brother. He's not your friend. I am. 55. He's a 55. Yes. Sir, go 6,000. He called you out. Go 6,000. Okay, 57 and a half. I'll give you a deal. Now 57 and a half. Now 6,000. 57 and a half. Now 6,000. 57 and a half. Now 6,000. Go 6,000. You know, but we're going to make him pay more money, aren't we? Thank you. Sold at 57 and a half right there. You got her. You got her. You got her. Woo!
Here we go.
What's next?
Number three is the donated by Ruger, a 45 caliber bolt action Marlin rifle, a $1,450 value. You can see the details on the screen. 16-inch barrel, Skinner sights, receiver mounted peep sight system, Trapper Series model 1895. It is a Ruger 45 caliber bolt action Marlin rifle.
And there's a lot of you like me who grew up loving John Wayne, and more people saw the second True Grit. Folks, you can feel like John Wayne or John Wayne-esque, depending on how you want to take your perspective. The only thing I have to say is that the one thing is you can't take this home tonight. You will pick it up at the great place of Bill's Gun Shop in Duluth and have to pass a NICS test. You know what that is, okay? So, fantastic opportunity to own a great gun, and let's fight ALS with this gun right here. Who has $2,000 here? 2,000. Who has 500? Everybody's in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,100, 10, 1,100, 1,100 when you go 1,100, 1,100 when you go 11, now 12, 11, now 12, 11, we're under value. Have you 11, now 12, 11, now 12, 11, now 1,200 when you go 1,200, 12, now 13 when you're 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 14, 15. Where's the applause? We're selling a gun. 14. This is Minnesota, for God's sakes. 14, now 1,500. 14, now 50 with 15. 14, now 50 with 1,500. 14, now 15. 15. I'm going to Oklahoma next week. We'd be over 3,000 already. I got 16, now 17. 16, now 1,700. 16, now 17. Where do you go 17? 17, and now 18. 18, 18, and now 19. 19, now 2,000. 2,000. John Wayne would want you to do that. Go 2,000, now 21, 2,000, now 21, now 22, a 21, now 22, a 22, now 23, now 24, now 25, now 26, go 26, 26, now 27, now 28, 29, 3,000, 31, you're at 3, he's bidding against himself. I love this man. He's at 3,000. Who wants to get more money out of him? 3,000, now 31, 3,000, now 31, now 32, a 31, now 32, 2, 2, to 33, 33, to 34. These are your kids, aren't they? Or their family for somehow. They're not smart, but they're good looking. Go $4,000. Just say 4,000. Okay, 3,600. He's at 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, now 4, now 41. Let's sell it to this family over here who's being generous in so many ways. You gotta be proud of them. Thank you. Sold it for $4,000. I sold it, sold it, sold it. I shake your hand. Good family, man. Thank you.
Okay, go back. Give me the first one again. Can you give me the first one again? So here's the deal. Do you remember, I'm going to rewind a little bit.
What's that?
You sold the baseball tickets for $2,100.
Yeah.
Who was, you remember the second bidder?
Hey, somewhere over here.
Who was the second bidder on that?
2,100. You want another batch of them?
Yeah, where is
We'll do a second one at
So
2,100.
here's the deal.
You want the other one for how about $2,000? I'll save you $100.
2,000.
Sold it, $2,000. She got it for $2,000 right there. She's my backup bidder. She got it for $2,000.
So
Somebody come take her money.
On the baseball, Ken said, sell them instead of selling one for $2,100, sell 2,000 and 2,000, make $4,000 on the deal. So we'll sell them both. Okay.
If you want to give the 21, we'll take it. We'll save it. But either way, thank you. We just made $4,000.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Ken.
When you move, we make money. I like this.
Yeah, what the hell? All right. Live auction item number 4, Holiday Road. It's a private vacation home on the 18th hole of beautiful Butternut Hills Golf Course, donated by David and Desiree Pollard and Sean Carlson and Laura Mueller. Yes, right here. There you go. It's a $1,500 value. You will love this newly remodeled 3-bedroom, 3-bath home that sleeps up to 8 for 3 nights. The home is located about 25 miles south of Hayward and 10 miles southeast of Spooner. Pick your season. There are ATV and snowmobile trails that you can use. You can access them right outside the front door. And the Long Lake boat launch is less than 3 miles away, so you could go in the summer if you want. There's also Butternut Hills Golf Course featuring a full bar and restaurant on site. Plenty of nearby shopping, restaurants, and bars. It's 3 nights at the private vacation home down south of Hayward, a $1,500 value. Here we go.
I just want to also just to point out to David and Sean, thank you very much, and their ladies, Desiree and Laura. Dave and Sean are often known as Big Bird and Little Bird, so we're going to sell this right now. They've got this vacation home. Who's got $2,000 there? 2,000, what do you get, 2,000? Who has $1,000 for 8 people getaways? Got 1,000. 1,000 has been bid. And now 1,100. 1,000 now 1,100. 1,000 now 1,100. Where do you go? 1,100. 1,000 now 1,100. Folks, look at this. It is for up to 8 people. What a great getaway. How about 1,000? Now 1,100. 1,100. 1,000 now 1,100. 1,000 now 1,100. Where do you go? 1,100. 11, not 12. 11 now 12. 11 now 12. Where do you go? 1,200. 11 now. You know, you don't have to take 8 people. You could just go with your partner. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. 15, now 16, 15, now 1600, 15, now 16 with a 16, 15, now 16 going once, going twice. Sold it, 15 to the hand. Where are you? Raise your hand up where you at right there. 15 right over there, 15 in the center. What's next?
Werewolves of London? Is that what that was? All right. Number 5, quality custom cabinets donated by Tischler Wood and CD Granite. Where's Brian Becker? Brian Becker, Tischler Wood, thank you again for your support. It's a $10,000 value. You can upgrade your cabinets in your kitchen, your bath, or your family room with custom cabinets and granite countertops. Quality cabinets for a lifetime from Tischler Woods and C&D Granite.
You know, Ray, they have been so generous these many years to making this contribution, and several people in this room have purchased this, and every one of them has said the service was phenomenal. It was spectacular. It was a great project. They added on, but we're going to give you a credit card, folks, with $10,000 on it. You have that program coming up. You're making that plan coming up. Why don't you take off, put $10,000 in our pocket, and then go from there? Who has $10,000 there? $10,000. Who has $5,000? 5 has been bid. I know $6,000. 5, 6 right over here. I know $7,000. 6 and now 7 right there. Where's the applause? We're at $7,000. Thank you. 8. 7 or 8,000. 8. I know 9,000. 8's been bid now 9,000. 8's been now 9,000. 9,000 for ALS. 8,000 now 9,000. Would you go 9,000? 8,000 now 9,000. Would you go $9,000? 9,000 in the back. 3 players go 10. Got to go 10,000. 9 and 10,000. 9 and 10,000. Would you go 10,000? 9 and 10,000. Would you go $10,000? 10. 10 and a half. Now 11. 11 and a half. I get 11 over here. No, 11 and a half. 11 and a half. You go 11 and a half, sir. 11 and a half. 11 and a half. We saved you $100 on those tickets. Go 11 and a half. 11,000. Now 11 and a half. It was a good joke. 11. Now 11 and a half. 11 over here. Now 11 and a half. And you go 11 and a half. Yes! And now 12. 11 and a half. And now 12. 11 and a half. And now $12,000. $12,000. Join the fight. Let's get the $2 million. Go $12,000. 12,000. Now 12 and a half. 12,000. It's so fun to see people bid year after year. They're so generous. We thank them. Go 12 and a half. I keep asking. Go 12 and a half. 12,000. Now 12 and a half. We know you. We love you. Go 12 and a half. 12,000. Now 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Going once. Going twice. I want to make sure everybody has their chance. All in, all done. Sold it, sold it, sold it for $12,000 right over there. Hey, thank you for your bidding, and thank you. Ray, I think we have something else.
Number 6, first class seating donated by Never Surrender Inc., a $400 value. You get first class seating at next year's Welcome Home celebration for the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour, just like these folks right down front. Yeah.
Let's go!
You'll be seated up front with all the bells and whistles for 8. It's a $400 value.
And they become my bestest friends right away. It says 400, but who doesn't want to be up front near Gardy, near the stage? Who's got $1 million? Who's got $1,000? Let's go. 1,000, we do 1,000. I had $400 has been bid, and now 5. 4's been bid. The same table bid. Go again. 500 over there. 5 and now 600. 6 and now 700. 6 and now 700. 6 here now 700. Would you go 700? 6 and now 700. Would you go 700? 7 now 800. 7 now 800. 7 now 800. Would you go 800? 7 now 800. 7 8 and now 900. 8's been about 900. I don't care. 900. 900. 900. We don't have friends here. 900 and now 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Your turn to go $1,000. Now your turn 1100. How about you go 1,100? 11 over there. You know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Brother, I didn't see you. There's a camera in my way. Would you go 1,200? How much? Okay, 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 2,000 has been bid. Yes! Go 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. Go 3,000. and I'll bring you some more cheesecake on a plate. 3,000, 25 another 3,000, 25 another 3,000, we go 3,000, 3,000. You'll get a meet and greet by Gardy next year. Go 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Shush up. Yes? No? I want 27 and a half? They're at 25. Oh, okay, 3,000. It was nice knowing you guys. Sold at 27 and a half right over there. 27 and a half.
Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
Tito!
Red Solo Cup.
Well, we've talked about favorite people in the room. Many, their favorite is Dr. Erickson. Many, their favorite is Ken Herbeck. And there are more than a couple whose favorite person in the room is the Tito's guy, Chris Cunningham, right here.
Cunningham, my brother!
So,
Yeah.
courtesy of Tito's, the Tito's Experience, an $8,000 value, 2 airline tickets to Austin, 1 standard room for 3 nights in a 4-star hotel, 2 tickets to Austin City Limits on Saturday, October 12th, this coming fall, with the exclusive access to the Tito's Lounge. There's an optional group bar crawl. Like anybody's going to turn down that option, right? Private group dining experience in downtown Austin. This is, by the way, not Austin, Minnesota, Austin, Texas, right? And you select one of 6 activities. Each attendee selects one. There's a group golf experience, there's a spa treatment, there's ACL Festival, there's South Congress group shopping experience, there's an elevated group barbecue tour experience, and an exclusive group vinyl press experience. All that. If you buy the Tito's Experience and the Austin Trip package, an $8,000 value from the great folks at Tito's. Thank you, Chris Cunningham, for making this happen for us.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a great moment to take a quick pause to remind you for all the people that donate in the silent auction, all the businesses that you see up on this wall, and the individuals who give, or people who donate in the live auction, or the organizations like Tito's and the Twins, you know, we need them. And the best way to thank them is to use their product. And when you use their product, tell them why you're using it. Because great group like the Tweedles and the Twins and everybody, give all of our donors of stuff a big round of applause, because we need them and they need us. Tito's will always be in my bar at home, although the bottle's usually empty. Don't know why. But here's something that Chris told me. He pulled me aside, and many of you met Chris, and I'm lucky enough to work with him at a lot of organizations. He said, I got to tell you something, Kurt. He said, I asked him, what are these experiences? He goes, when you're there, you will never be alone. All of these experiences are going to be taken care of with you by the Texas Tito's staff. They're going to bring you, they're going to make sure you have a good time. He said that they sold it at another organization, this very package. A gentleman paid $13,000 for it. And when he was done, he sent the organization another $5,000 and said, I didn't spend enough for what I got. They're going to take care of you. You're going to be down there with Tito's. It's 2. If your person cancels, I'll give you my cell number. I can get a plane at any time. What's that worth, you tell me? Tito's. I can ask for 10, 15. Let's let everybody play who has $5,000. 5,000, when you go 5,000? 5,000 has been bid. I know $6,000. 5, I know 6,000. 6,000 has been bid. I know 7,000. Tito's, who's got 7,000. You're not going to be up front here. You might as well bid again. Go 7,000. 6, and now 7,000. 6, and now 7,000. Would you go 7,000? 7, would you go 8,000, please? 8, would you go 9,000? 8, and now 9, don't, ma'am, do not wave at this point. This is not a good time to wave. She's just waving. You should know better than that. 8, and now 9,000. 8, and now 9,000. We do 9,000. We're at 8, now 9. How about 8,500? 8,000, now 85. This is going to be a great experience. We've never sold this before. I've got you at 85, and now $9,000. 85, and now 9,000. Let's give some applause. And now 95, 95, 95. Let's get to 2 million. Go 95, 95, 95. Tito's endorsed. 95, 95, 95. Y'all can get in any minute now. $95. It's our last item. I'm not making that commitment. He's a very busy man running Minnesota, but I will tell you one thing. When Chris and Tito says you're going to have a quality experience, there's no doubt in your mind you're going to come around saying it was fantastic. Would you go $10,000? $10,000, $10,000, $10,000, $10,000. Say yes. Go $10,000, $10,000, $10,000. Yeah! Chris, run with me on this one, okay? Just run with me. Just run with me. And if you buy this tonight, sir, Chris will personally buy you a drink with Tito's in it.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. 10,000, no, 10.5. 10.5 going once. Going, yeah! $11. Going once, going twice. Thank you for your bidding. You really helped. And we're taking your money. 10-5 right there. 10-5. Raymond, it's your stage.
How about a big round of applause for our auctioneer, Kurt Johnson.
I'm going to go get a Tito's right now.
Hey, one more thing. Back to our giving moment. I'm told that we didn't have the app up and running, turned back on. We turned it off at the end of the silent auction. So if you tried to make a donation during the giving moment, it has now been activated, and feel free to do that if you wish. Thank you for that. We apologize for not having it in the right position a couple of minutes ago, but if you wanted to make a donation a little bit ago, you'll now be able to do that. So, all right, next. One of the things we did this year, new for our 25th year, was the Polaris 25% increase program. It worked this way. If our participants raised 25% more than last year, they'd get into this drawing with the grand prize, this red Polaris sled, the S4 Indy Adventure X2, the ProStar S4 Indy Adventure X2. If new participants had to raise at least $2,000, all three prizes of the top three were donated by Polaris. We had 110 riders with at least a 25% increase, many considerably more. And that increase, check out this number. The increased dollars from those 110 riders was $356,526. Again, if you're going to try to raise $2 million, that's how you do it. So well done to those folks. Those 110 people are in the drawing. The third place prize is a Polaris generator. Second place, Polaris 509 gear, head-to-toe, $1,000 value. First place is the ProStar sled. So we're going to draw. Where did David? He's right here. Got the names in the fishbowl. We're drawing for the sled first. We'll set it aside so everyone's in there for the sled. Made sure we had somebody who wasn't in the drawing or in the fishbowl pick. Dr. Walk picked the sled winner. Dr. Sikovich picked the 509 winner. And then Dr. Erickson's going to pick the generator winner. So, and we'll announce, we'll have a little drama. Okay, here's the, right here. This is the generator winner. Goes to Kyle Sunmark. Where's Kyle? Over here. You have the Polaris generator. Well done. Thank you for the 25% increase. $1,000 in Polaris 509 gear from head to toe goes to, where's John Orner? Where's John? Right there.
Made this happen.
So I'm told that John's son put all this program together. There you go. Where's Joe? There you go. Thank you, Joe. Are these all Polaris Roseau people over here? Is that? Oh, just up there. The winner of the Polaris ProStar Indy, what is it? ProStar S4 Indy Adventure X2 sled is Mike Blakesley. Where's Mike? Right there. Mike, I've got good news for you. It's a Polaris. So there you go. Yeah, he's one of our 25-year riders. He says it's the first time he's ever won anything here. It was worth the wait, right? All right, we're gonna tell you who the top 5 fundraisers who raised the most money. These folks went well above and beyond in their fundraising for our cause, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. First of all, I want to tell you that Dan Hartel raised $37,800. He has graciously taken himself out of the prize list, so here's our top 5. 5th place, they won a Traeger Ranger pellet grill donated by London Road Rental. She raised $22,441. The winner, Lisa Eliason from St. Michael. Where's Lisa? Hey, Lisa, come on up. We've got a certificate for you. Come on up. Lisa, yeah, here we go. There's Lisa. The 5th place, congratulations. 4th place is an Aluma picnic table donated by Aluma. The winner, he raised $33,777 from East Bethel, our good friend Doug Jensen. Where's Doug? Right over here. Thank you, Doug. 3rd place, an Arian snowblower donated by Duluth Lawn and Sport. He raised $36,365 from Avon, Minnesota. Chance Hawkinson. Where's Chance? Right back there. Good job, man. Get that thing ready for next year because we're due for some snow next year. 2nd place, an Aluma 2-place trailer donated by Aluma. $37,449 raised. It's Denise Kellen. Where's Denise? And our 1st place fundraiser, $104,656. It's a Polaris ATV, goes to From Roseau. Sandy Thompson. Where's Sandy? Come on up. Come on up, the Roseau team.
In the day we sweated out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride to mansions of glory and suicide machines. Sprung from cages on Highway 9, chrome wheel, fuel injected and stepping out over the line. Oh, baby, this town rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap. It's a suicide rap. We gotta get out while we're young.
All right.
'Cause tramps like us.
This right here is why we love Polaris, and this is why we love Roseau, Minnesota. Jane Evans.
First of all, Sandy would like to say thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Anyway, Sandy said if I let her talk, she'd talk for 25 minutes. And I said, won't work. I better take the mic. Actually, she just didn't want to talk. So anyway, first of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone in this room. And please give yourself a round of applause because we together are giving hope and we together are making a difference in ALS. So round of applause for every person in here. You know, we are just so blessed. You know, first of all, God has blessed everyone in here in one way or another, but He has blessed our team. He has blessed us with a great community to support us, great friends and family, great Polaris. It's just truly, truly amazing. And I can't say enough to thank, you know, just everyone in our lives. This team, as you know, we have no fun together. For those of you who know us, you know we really do. But anyway, this year's total, you know, we spread our love around to different members. You know, we raised over $215,000. But we started raising funds in Roseau really before the Blackwoods did. And we donated to the ALS Association. And since the Blackwoods kind of came about, the majority of it all has come to Blackwoods. But our small community of Roseau, Minnesota, along with our associated communities and with some help from Polaris, we have donated over $2.5 million to ALS. So again, that's why I have to say that we are truly blessed with family, friends, community, and everyone in this room that helps raise funds. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jane and Sandy and Dewey and Al and Rich and everybody from Roseau. Congratulations. Thank you. The folks from Roseau, again, are top fundraisers this year. Great job, everyone. Awesome. All right. You know, every year we give out a couple of awards. We honor some folks who help us out throughout the year, either as a volunteer or as a rider, and this is the moment in which we introduce you to our Larry Banner, Volunteer of the Year. I'd like to welcome to the stage the two owners of Blackwoods Grill and Bar, Cullen Flaherty and Julie Thorson, and as they come forward, Cullen and Julie. Here they come. And as they come up, I'll ask you to watch the screens for a little bit about the namesake of our award, Larry Banner, and this year's winner. Aaliyah?
Got a little ways to ride, but it's we're going to use the truck today to get up there, so if we had some snow, we'd be long gone by this time.
If there's a Mount Rushmore of the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour, Larry Banner would be on it. He was one of four men who got things started with the 1999 Circle Tour around Lake Superior to fight ALS, and then helped start the Blizzard Tour the next year. After that, he was a jack of all trades, not only riding, but making things happen behind the scenes, recruiting riders, meeting with snowmobile trail clubs about grooming, promoting the event at every opportunity. And he raised money, and a lot of it. You name it, Larry Banner did it. And that's why we remember the late, great Larry Banner with our Volunteer of the Year award in his name.
What's made a great volunteer over the years for any group that's working on the Blizzard Tour is, you know, fun to be around. They're helping out in any capacity that's needed. They're able to work with any of our riders or any of our other volunteers, and Travis is that guy. He's been exceptional in every way. He took a week off of work in order to come down and support us on the Blizzard Tour, and we're happy to have Travis on our team.
I've known Travis since he was about 2 years old. His dad and my husband were best friends. His dad was in our wedding. And his dad is the reason he jumped in, because his dad unfortunately was diagnosed with ALS. I was already in the Blizzard Tour and he knew the good that we're doing. And right after Glenn was diagnosed, Travis jumped in and said, I'm going to help. And he started out as a rider.
So Travis has been, he's been a rider, I think, since like 2015. And he rode for a few years. And He's the guy that he'd rather be working on the sleds than riding on the sled. He's just been a big support. Even when he was a rider, he was offering help getting folks' sleds back up and running. And so it just made sense that when we had an opening, he wanted to move into that type of role.
And that's what was really his calling. He actually told me after his first year of volunteering, he said, Lisa, I think this is where I'm meant to be. Travis is absolutely deserving of this award. Congratulations, Travis.
Travis is the perfect recipient for this year's Volunteer of the Year award, and I couldn't be happier for it. So Travis, thank you.
Gentlemen, please welcome our Larry Banner Volunteer of the Year, Travis Erickson.
I call you, I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises.
Thank you, guys. This is an honor. I love being here. I love seeing everybody helping unload Wednesdays when we ride, wrenching to all hours of the night. I was lost when we were up at the bay. I usually don't sit in on the dinner and the seeing everything. We're outside wrenching, but we want to see everybody on the trail, so that's why we do it. That's why we're here. I hope we get the 2 million. I'm going to continue to volunteer until we're done with this. And we're just going to ride one more year for the heck of it. That'll be it. We'll see
All right,
each
man.
other for another cause.
Travis Erickson. Hey. And by the way, big reason why Travis is here is he lost his father to ALS. So thank you so much for the work you do and putting your heart and soul into our cause. And thank you to Julian Cullen for presenting that award. The other award we give out is the Wes Blakesley Most Valuable Rider Award. In 2004, at our 5th annual ride, we gave our first MVR award posthumously to Wes Blakesley. Since that time, the award has been named for Wes and has been given out each year to someone who exemplifies Wes's motto of never surrender. I'd like to ask Wes's brothers Mike and Dan to come forward at this time as we honor this year's Wes Blakesley Most Valuable Rider.
You're simply the best.
The Wes Blakesley Most Valuable Rider Award is a living tribute to the Polaris engineer and Blizzard Tour rider who courageously fought ALS and gave the tour its Never Surrender slogan.
And Wes right here is an engineer with Polaris Industries up in Roseville, Minnesota, and they have a snowmobiler. And Wes, why don't you let folks know, they've seen it a little bit in the media, but why you wanted to join the tour?
Well, I'm also one of these people that you're all trying to help tonight. I also have ALS. I was diagnosed October 23rd. So I want to thank everyone for helping out here, and I want to thank all these guys behind me for letting us join in. It means a lot to myself and my family.
All right, Wes Blakesley, ladies and gentlemen.
He won the first award in 2004.
You'll never find a guy more passionate about riding a snowmobile than Dale Klapmeyer. He loves to ride, so it's only fitting that he would be the Wes Blakesley Most Valuable Rider of the Year award winner. Dale, congratulations.
Dale's an incredible human being. He's always generous. Whenever I had a problem, Dale would stop whatever he's doing. It didn't matter what he was doing. He'd just stop you, talk to you, he'd help you out.
It's pretty awesome that a guy with this kind of company would jump in and say, hey, I'm going to do what I can to help you guys raise enough money to try to find a cure for this disease without having any personal ties to ALS. And I'm very happy that he's being chosen as our Rider of the Year this year.
He's always made a point to be there for us when we need him. And that's kind of a theme with my dad.
he's there for anyone who really needs him.
We're fishing on Lake of the Woods. We had a wedding in Duluth. He said, I got you covered. So Dale shows up in the jet, picks us up at Baudette, down to Duluth.
It was a really, really cool thing. And, you know, he was gracious enough to say, I got this and no big deal. He really has always been that way.
Shutting down the production building for, you know, a couple of days is a big deal, but it was important to support the cause, something that's bigger than him or than Cirrus, and keep it going.
He wants to help. He wants to be a big part of it. That's what you need. You need to get it done and, you know, find a cure. And guys like him bring it.
Congratulations, Dad. We're proud of you. You earned this, and you're still the best rider I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our most valuable rider, Dale Klapmeyer. Hey, Corey, how did you know that Dale's theme song personally was Pour Some Sugar on Me?
I just got this.
Well, this is definitely a shock. Stay in the light. Listen to the professionals.
I got one job, that's to make sure people are.
Yeah. I'm an airplane person. I like to design and build airplanes. Of course, like to fly them. And I also love to snowmobile. And that's what got me involved with this. I heard there was a snowmobile ride. I'm all in if there's snowmobile. But after being here and meeting some of the people with ALS that I've met, getting involved with this organization, it became so much more than snowmobiling so quickly. Snowmobiling is why we're here, or is the reason that we first came here. It's not why we're here. The fight ALS is why we're here. And this is truly a shock for me. I love this organization. It is run so well. This event is done so well each year. And I'm incredibly impressed with this year. With no snow, this was a fantastic event. Thank you to everybody, to the board, to all of you that worked so hard at this event. And thank you very much for this. Thank you.
Thank you, Dale. Dale Klapmeyer, our Wes Blakesley most valuable rider. And Mike and Dan, thank you. Well, we're about to the end of the evening. We've been throwing a number around all night. We'll see if we got there. And to lead us off with our check presentation, please welcome the president of Never Surrender, Inc. I've got it here. Well, you need something? The president of Never Surrender, Inc., David Colquist.
Thank you. I wanted my water in case I need it. This event started with 4. The inaugural Blackwoods Blizzard Tour had 38, and you saw that in that video. But what it didn't say is 3 of the first 4 years we didn't have snow. So how does the event grow and keep going if you don't have snow to do the event? And if you fast forward 25 years, thanks, Ray. That's his only job tonight.
Got one job.
If you fast forward 25 years, here we are. 300 riders. Sold out for 14 straight years. How do you sell out and have it's a fundraiser. Last year, $1.9 million in northern Minnesota. $17 million total. And when I watched that video that last video on Dale Klapmeyer, it just kind of hit me. I've been trying to figure out what to say, and it takes a world champion manager to say it so simply and so right and so spot on. It's probably why he was so good. He said, quote, he brings it. Dale brings it. And see, if you're to take 10 days and do 2,020 miles around Lake Superior, that's what I call bringing it. Randy and Greg, will you please come up here? And Randy and Greg, come on up. If you, Dennis, come on up. I did not know Dennis Nelson is the third. Come on up.
Dennis.
Right there.
Come on up, guys.
How about if I go to you and I ask you to be a title sponsor, and we have 4 riders, and you sign up, and 25 years later you're still sponsoring? That's bringing it. Julian Cullen, please come on up. If you're trying to build an event and you get the best 3 celebrities that do no matter what you ask, whether it's running the Light of Hope panel. I called Steiny 2 days. He just got done traveling from Arizona. Can you come up for our gun raffle? Sure, we'll be there. Gardy leaves Florida to come up. These guys are the best. Again, they bring it. Come on up, guys. So trying to plan this Light of Hope panel, I'm calling Merritt, and I said, can we do it on Friday? And she says, I'm in Miami on Friday. So I go to Todd and I go to Chris, and I said, how important is this panel discussion? They said it'd be very important. I call Merritt back. I said, hey, any chance you can come on Saturday? She leaves Miami at 5 this morning to be to the panel at 1 this afternoon. Dr. Walk is up helping us on the range, and Amber, we know what she does. You know what? Those doctors bring it. Come on up. We have a staff that I run really hard. You can't do what we're doing. Julie and Sandy bring it every day. Come on up, Julie and Sandy. Our MC, I asked him 25 years ago if he could just help me out for one simple little event. 25 years later, Ray is still here. Ray brings it. I would like to have my wife come up. She puts up with me for many years. She serves on the funding committee. She supports me. She brings it.
Daisy.
Di, come on up. Ray, I got this. Thank you.
He's looking around like, did I forget anybody? And I thought, maybe.
Checking it out. So every one of these up here made the choice to help out. But when you have ALS, you don't have a choice. ALS picks you. The 2 people that we've gotten to know very well, when you talk about bringing it, they got to bring it every day because they're battling ALS. And so we're asking them to keep bringing it and never surrender. Can I have Chris and Todd come on up? We can't get.
Okay, everybody step into the light. Come on in. Come on in. Let's go.
We got to get you tight.
Yeah, I'm not screwing around here. Let's go.
Do we have a slide that maybe is up and to the right?
Oh, yes.
Hop in. The slide is up. We call it up and to the right. We've selected to bring a few up here. You can't raise $2 million. You got to have everybody buy in. You got to have everybody bring it. And that's what you people have done. Take a look at that. How do you continue? How do you keep it growing? It's everybody bringing it every day. Do we have a check?
Rue, come on in. Everyone.
Like to, you know what, Ray, after all these years, 25 years of doing this, get a little closer, Herbie.
Yeah,
Snuggle in here.
Come on in.
Chris, get in
We're
here.
hoping you all to be in the same picture.
Wouldn't it be kind of cool if maybe we had a drum roll?
It seems like a moment we've never had the drum roll.
I hear a drum roll. I actually hear a drum roll.
From the UMD Marching Band.
$2 million! Give yourself a hand, $2 million.
Yeah, oh, you got him?
Make sure everybody has one. You guys get those sleds out of the way. Everybody.
On your table, there's some Tito's.
Amber is going to help Chris there. I'd like to make a toast.
Oh.
Wait
Hey.
a minute.
Hey, look at the sort of care we get from Dr. Erickson back
Yes,
here.
Whoa.
It's all medicinal purposes.
The toast I would like to make is to everybody in this room to bringing it and never surrendering. Cheers. What do I hear? What do I hear? So you guys all go off that way. Wrapping all those out. Oh, I got one. You got the notes.
Hey, it's the UMD Marching Band. Honey, I told you I shouldn't have taken my trombone out of the car. Well, we want to celebrate a little bit. Thank you to the Marching Bulldogs. They're not done, by the way, where they're going to play one or two more numbers. But we're going to wrap things up with a couple of things. Next year, our Blackwoods Blizzard Tour, the 26th annual, featuring snow, February 5th through the 8th. Also consider joining us on Island Lake or anywhere you want to fish. The Kohler Toyota ALS Fishing Tournament, May 31st and June 1st. The newest event is the Tomasoni Tour, a cycle for ALS on the Masabi Trail next fall. September 20th and 21st. It's a wonderful event. Be sure to pick up your auction items in the back, checking out where you checked in tonight. For those tuning in on the stream, watch your messaging or email for instructions on where you can pick up your items. Riders, when we're done here, come up with we'll have the checks so you can take pictures with the check for your social media. Come on up. We'll have Gardy and Herbie and all the folks who were up here before to take pictures with you. To everyone here tonight, you never cease to amaze. You never cease to inspire. Thank you for your hard work in this fight, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. It is so special. And I will close with what Chris Engler said earlier tonight. Chris, you said the difference between care and a cure is you. And that might be the most important message of the night. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing it. God bless you all. We will be here for a while. Stick around. Listen to the band. We've got some music after that. The room will be open until 11 o'clock. David?
So we're going to let them perform up here. They got one song, and then they're going to march out. And then we got a DJ going on, and we'll have 2 lines for checks. Please come up. That's quite a number. We'd like you to be able to get a picture, post it, and we're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to ride.
God bless you all.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Go ahead. Yes, you want another one?
I like how the smallest one's in charge. The UMD Marching Band. Hey, before you go, I don't know if you saw on the sign out front that Chicago is going to be playing there. They've got some horns. You guys might want to be available to give those guys some pointers, all right? Great job, and one more round of applause, one more song on the way out for the UMD Marching Band. Okay. We got a couple of checks for your social media photos. Come on up. Here you go. Come over here. Now we got to get. We got. You're stepping over a little bit. Wait a minute. Team 10, could you come on the stage, please? Here you go.